In tonight's business centerpiece, tea time just got a heck of a lot cooler. There's a trendy new tea that's hit the market, and it is brewing a lot of attention. Garrett Glazer joins us now from Los Angeles with the story. Welcome, Garrett.
Thanks, Tyler. It's estimated that Americans drink more than 2 billion gallons of tea a year. To put that into perspective, that's about enough tea to fill 160,000 backyard swimming pools. With that kind of demand out there, one small tea company is looking to cash in big.
With names like Naked Fruit, Upside Down, and Kira Breaks, Steep is creating a real stir in the tea industry. Steep's unique blend of whole leaf teas packaged in its trademark tea matchbox is popping up in coffee shops and restaurants across the country, including the impossible to get into Manhattan bistro Balthazar.
It's very infectious tea. People that you think wouldn't drink tea have been drinking it, and there's a lot of buzz here.
That buzz is sweet music to the ears of 32-year-old Jeff Piazza, who refers to himself as Steep's TEO. Piazza started the company 4 years ago, shortly after graduating Wesleyan University with a degree in English. He noticed that there was a growing population of young tea drinkers, a group whose image did not quite fit with the traditional tea brands mothers and grandmothers were drinking. Piazza wanted to create a totally different tea drinking experience.
Now look at the difference.
He opted to use richer whole leaf teas rather than the less expensive chopped up leaves known as fannings. That's what most tea companies were selling. He even went as far as personalizing each matchbox by attaching a hidden message inside.
A friend can be the friend who helps you eat the entire gallon of cookie dough ice cream when you felt depressed.
With the product in place, Piazza and friend Damian Silver embarked on a 10,000-mile road trip, peddling a truckload of his teas to shops and restaurants from Connecticut to California.
We'd come in with one of our 15 boxes, our mix, and we'd say, this is the tea, this is how much it is, would you like it? You know.
And they'd say,
take a hike. So some folks told us outright, they said, you're not established, why should I trust you? I mean, how do I know you're going to be there, you know, next week, next month, you know, let alone next year?
3 years have passed now, and the company has come a long way. Steep has been featured in more than 30 magazines. Its clients now include such big names as MTV, Time Life, Abercrombie & Fitch, Armani Exchange, and most recently, Whole Foods, the nation's largest natural foods chain.
Hey, how you doing?
Piazza runs his company out of this no-frills shop in suburban Connecticut. His staff of 20 includes an eclectic mix of young high school students who spend hours of their time packaging and labeling all of the teas by hand.
It's definitely an inspiration because I know he can do it, and I definitely believe in him, and he believes in himself, and that's what's important.
What motivates you? What is it about tea that turns you on?
People talk about having a passion for your business, and that's the only way I could describe it, because I mean, I'm a working CEO. I'm putting labels on boxes sometimes. The thing that motivates me is just something that I believe in. Like, I love Steep. You know, I love it. I love the company. I love what we stand for. I love our products.
That passion for the business appears to be paying off. Steep's sales have more than tripled since its start, hitting close to $200,000 in 1998. And sales continue to grow thanks to Steep's online presence. The company now sells more than 20 different blends on its website. Sales in the tea industry as a whole are up. According to the Tea Association of the USA, tea sales in this country have jumped from $1.8 billion in 1990 to $4.3 billion in 1998. Although Steep sales represent only a fraction of that figure, the company is looking to give industry giants like Lipton and Celestial Seasonings a real run for their money. Unlike the big guys, Steep is targeting its brand directly to Generation X, those aged from 22 to about 32. Not a bad move, considering Gen X is one of the most courted consumer groups in history, estimated to spend about $125 billion a year. Well, whether Gen X sticks around once Steep's novelty wears off remains a mystery. Arlene Spiegel is a beverage consultant at PricewaterhouseCoopers. She says it's critical that Steep continue building on its brand while leveraging its unique position in the marketplace.
The challenge is, how can they find alternative ways of getting their product in front of the public? Because if they can't get visibility and accessibility, there's no way to go, except for the internet, which is one of the things Steep has done right from the beginning, and I think it's going to give them a leading edge in their growth.
Well, with the right investors, Piazza hopes to enter the ready-to-drink market sometime next year, bringing Steep to a can or bottle. And as to whether Steep will become Wall Street's next hot.com, the answer is in the leaves at this point. Ty?
Reading the tea leaves. So Celestial Seasonings had that same kind of counterculture start to it. But by the way, Steep Tea is in Connecticut. Am I missing something? Why are you in L.A.?
We were here because